Hello friends, 749 days of war. Starting from the southern war zone, on Kherson front, Ukrainians are still holding, though in a small area, the Krinky bridgehead, and also their detachment continues to operate from Antonovsky Bridge. On Zaporozhye front, battle continues in Orikho sector. Russian army has made some gains towards northwest of Rabotin, nothing towards Remivki salient, no changes. In north, Ukrainian army carried out large-scale SRG raid on border of Belgorod and Kursk. However, they lost more than 200 troops, 7 tanks and other military equipment without gaining any territory. On Kharkov front, towards Kupian-Swato, Russian army made some gains towards Sinkivka direction. On Kreminna Liman direction, Russians have made some small gains again towards Terny and Yampolovka. In east on Bakhmut front, as per ISW, Russian army has advanced in north of Klishivka, while they also made gains towards Krasnoye, which is Ivanivsky. Otherwise, fight towards Bogdanovka and towards Chasiv Yar continues. Avdiivka front, west of it and towards northwest towards Berdichi, Okeretino, Ukrainian army is holding, fierce battle continuing. Towards Orlivka and Tonenko, the situation is becoming more difficult for the Ukrainians, while still they are holding some of the position. Russian army expanded control zone in both the areas, in West Orlivka as well as towards Tonenko. South of Avdiivka, Russians have captured fully Nevelsky, and as far as Pervomaisky is concerned, more than 50% is with Russian army now, and they are continuing their offensive operations and have advanced towards north and center of Pervomaisky. After fall of Nevelsky, the situation for the Ukrainians have become more difficult both towards Krasnogorovka and Pervomaisky, because this particular village is almost at 200 meters and they can continue not only observing the Ukrainians army's movement but also their weapon system would reach to them without much difficulties with accuracy. Marinka fight continues towards north and west of the city. Fight is also continuing in Novomykhailivka, where Russians have made some small gains, while they have made some gains towards northwest of Shevchenko, which is west of Ugledar, and thus more threat for the Ukrainians in Ugledar. Huge interdiction missions continuing from both the sides. Russians attacked Ukrainian targets in Ukraine, like in Vinnytsia, Ternopil, Lviv, Donetsk, while Ukrainians too carried out attacks using more than 2 dozens of UAVs in Orel, Nizhny Novgorod, Kursk and other regions. ISW in its routine report says that Russians have made confirmed advances in Bakhmut Avdiivka Marinka, that is Donetsk regions, south and southwest of it. Palestine Israel Middle East. In North Gaza, IDF carried out series of attacks. In southwest, positional battles, by and large. In South Gaza, heavy battle continuing. In West Bank, regular raids continuing by the Israeli security forces, while Hezbollah and IDF forces counter-shelled each other. Houthis carried out attack on US container Pinocchio and damaged it in the Red Sea, and in turn US-UK forces launched many missiles inside Yemen. As per information, ships carrying humanitarian aid to Gaza departed Cyprus with 200 tons of food. It is yet to be seen how they reach inside Gaza, as the land and air route so far by and large have failed. The real aid to the Gaza people will be only possible if the war is stopped in toto, the ceasefire is agreed for indefinite period, and IDF forces withdraw, exchanges of hostages take place, and Palestinian demand of full statehood is accepted by all the parties. Another information says that DPRK, that is North Korea, is planning to test operational or tactical missiles, which would be like MLRS, a short or medium range missiles, but with more accuracy and more lethality. North Korea is becoming a hub center for arms productions, in addition to what we have been seeing in Western countries, like what we are seeing in Turkey or Iran. Of course, they are meant to resist, oppose the American hegemony and imperialism. And probably they would be reaching to various other countries like Russia to counter American army and their arms system. India is preparing for general election after 1 or 2 months, and huge number of forgery, fake news and other things have started in media and social media. And that's all for the day, friends. See you tomorrow. Thank you.